semifinals. Ted Jones, Tom McConnell here with you. Ken Stout is at the finish line. We're ready to go right now with our final category. This is Sid Broughton. He calls it the return of the desperado.
Look at the speed on this, Ted. Coming right there, the tire flips off.
Oh, broke wheel, tire, and everything completely off right there when he came down that last time. See how the wheels are turned sideways. That tire digs in. I think that's what broke it.
Good news is you're out over 300 foot. Bad news is you lost the front end doing it. I think when you crossed the line, you had the better part of 100 mile an hour with the wheel speed going. This thing was a rocket ship tonight.
It really hooked. It really hooked fast.
Now, you've obviously looked down over the front of this thing. Can you actually fix it and get back if, in fact, you need to get into a pull-off or if they decide to change a sled?
No, it broke the spindle. I don't have a spare with me.
No spare spindles, and there's a lot of guys back there with diesel that are probably happy you're broke.
Probably.
Sid Broughton, we'll find out what they're going to do, see if they're going to change his sled, if this run will stand, or if, in fact, he will be out of the competition because he's lacking a left front wheel.
Well, I did get the word that Sid is going to try to fix it in case there is a pull-off. He's back there turning wrenches right now as we check out an Alice Chalmers. Now, it is painted white, but don't let it fool you. This is Dan Vogt, the promoter of the Shapey New York Bull that we saw earlier this year on Speed Vision. He gets snuffed. That track is aggressive, Ted. Runs out of power with his only one turbocharger on that machine, 250 feet even.
And next up came the Ripper. This is Jack Vogt. He is an excavating contractor by trade in a Ford tractor.
He actually qualified from where he placed in the points with the Empire State Pullers in the lightweight category, but fire under the hood right now, Ted. A lot of smoke, and as you saw, where there's smoke, there is fire. The Ripper comes up short.
I thought I saw a lot of smoke coming out of that track. Steve White will be up next. Jason is a UPS driver.
Well, this is the only 5.9 Cummins on alcohol in the nation. A very unique piece, making a good run. Now, he's actually a lightweight superstock tractor, and he comes up short. Now, we did have 4 more tractors that actually made a full pull. We're going to show you the pull-off a little bit later on, but right now, let's go down to Ken Stout.
For those of you who think thrashing does not go on at a tractor pull, think again. These guys literally picked up 2 pieces of a spindle, took it over, welded it up, just enough to get this thing back on the tractor. Now, the original first pull has been completed, and they're getting ready to start the pull-off right now. They have just literally a matter of minutes to get this left front wheel on and get back over into the pull-off because he'll be the first tractor out. Now, keep in mind, he really doesn't need to steer this tractor. If he can just get it on, get it up to the sled, get it hooked, and go just a few feet, it will pull the front end up almost immediately. And then if he keeps on a good pull, it'll carry the front end all the way to the finish line when he sets it back down, and he won't even need that left front wheel. It can fall off again.
This Speed Vision coverage being brought to you by Jasper Engines and Transmissions, the nation's leader in remanufactured engines and transmissions, and by Lucas Oil Products, #1 in the trucking industry, and by Valco of Cincinnati, whose products are available at local truck stops everywhere. The pull-off is up next.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
What's that?
It's
a Sony. I didn't know Sony made computers.
Yeah, it's a Vio.
Would you mind if I...
And turn off all electronic devices.
Yeah.
Thank you, and have a nice flight. Sir, could you turn off... Nice computer.
Sony Vio. With notebooks and desktops as sleek as they are powerful, they could only come from Sony.
Real light and thin?
Yeah, that's why I got it.
Take our desktop series. The Vio Slim Top has a unique ability to capture, edit, and share a world of digital content.
Sir?
Yo, technology boy.
Sir, will you please...
It's a really nice computer.
We will not be able to take off.
What's going on here?
Thanks.
Sir, put the computer away. Sorry, Captain.
Call toll-free 1-866-369-SONY to get your own Sony Vio for a limited time with financing as low as 7.99% APR and $100 off a memory upgrade. Sony Vio.
This is Control Tower. Looks like we've got another Sony Vio on board.
Before you can get where you're going, you have to know where you've been. Speed Vision takes you on a ride through the ups and downs of the 2000 racing season. It's everything you need to know and everything you need to see from our remarkable year of wheel spinning, heart-pounding, flag-grabbing action. So catch the 2000 season on Speed Vision before this Y2K passes you by. Monday, it's Ferrari's first Drivers' Championship in over 20 years on F1's Year in Racing at 9 Eastern and Trans Am Year in Racing at 10.
Well, the Desperado did make it back for the pull-off here at the Jenkins Electronics East Coast Finals. So we'll take a look at it. A lot of wrenching going on, as Ken Stout pointed out.
Now, this tractor is very controversial. It has dominated almost every bowl it's been to, over 600 cubic inches. It's all alcohol, and no surprise here. The crowd loves it. He sets the mark to beat in this floating finish line, 339.90.
Obviously, the point is you guys were able to repair this thing. You're literally thrashing and welded up the spindle.
Yeah, we had two pieces when I went off the track the first time there, and I got a couple of good guys helping me here, and we took the pieces over here and welded them up. Worked with us on this to get it back together in time.
Now, one of our other full pullers earlier was Henry Everman with the final decision. He is a farmer by trade.
Henry Everman, the #1 tractor on the Empire State Pullers. Very good diesel 4 turbochargers out of the final decision machine, but boy, can you see a difference between the horsepower and the alcohol and the diesel. Everman comes up way short.
Here comes Richard Horton, the little more patience. He's a dairy farmer and the New York State points champion.
Horton has been running this tractor for many, many years, and he is actually the president of the New York Tractor Pullers, but a fire under the hood. Richard has to hop off and see what all the fire and thunder's about as Dan Thomas comes to the line, another one of the tough New York tractor pullers. In fact, the New York champion from 1995, 1996, 1997, and 1998. He's dominated that state for years, Dad.
Well, we'll see if he can do it here tonight. Oh, look at the water coming out of the front of that tractor. She's plenty hot, only 262 feet, so only one more full puller remaining. That's the Supernatural of Mark Hayes.
Of course, this tractor formerly owned by the winningest Superstock puller of all time, Leroy Mason. Mark Hayes, owner of it now, the Supernatural, on its way to a good run. It's an alcohol tractor, but very deprived of cubic inches, whereas Sid Broughton's tractor is not. Mark will come up short.
Sid Broughton is your winner. Ken Stout is there.
Excellent job in a made-for-TV story. I tell you what, you guys pulled it off. You beat all the odds. Congratulations.
Well, we were real lucky. I'm real, appreciative of the promoter here and also the guys I brought with me. They really did a super job.
It's really been a crazy season for you as well, right?
Yeah, I've had my share of problems this year. Nothing like this, but I've had my share of problems. It's been kind of exciting, some of the things that have happened with the tractor this year.
That thing is certainly running good enough to run on the Grand American Tour. Would you think about stepping up and running the national events next year?
Oh, yeah, I was pre-committed for it this year, but I just started right off the season having problems, and I just took me quite a few weeks to work the problems out, but it's there now. It's ready. I figure I'm probably going out to Macon next week, so I'm looking forward to it.
You did a heck of a job here. Congratulations on winning the buck.
Thank you.
And here's the way they finished. All 5, first through 5th place, were full pullers. So our congratulations